itemization of the Tiny looks
up,
like.
guys.
They're going to be pretty dependent on him to actually make plays.
Guys, don't give up.
Either way, they definitely seem to have a pretty passive tricore.
I just like winning.
Like, Zeus doesn't really want to do anything until these big items.
Check.
We're just going to hang out. Check. Hello? Uh-oh.
Yeah, but no, we're good on stream. I'm just my little voice bubble in game hasn't popped up, and I'm a little worried. I've got you reminded me, and I pressed the check button, but it's bugged.
Yeah, no, it's just not there. Yeah, mine's not there either.
Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not.
yeah, that's the life. Don't worry, we're good. God, what a frightening thing for the production person to do. Check.
Well, I am the production person. I'm scared.
I know. Terrified.
Oh, terrified you. Sorry. Yeah, my apologies. I should have given you a heads up there. Like 1 second, I'm just gonna check 1 2.
Yeah, actually, now that you mentioned, if you do want to put on like a fake voice while you do the production tasks, that could be helpful.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I could do that.
That's what someone to really blame.
We could get Scotty, the Scottish production manager. He's going to turn on all the overlays. There we go. That's
there. Solved. And it sounds nothing like you, so no one will be able to tell.
Well, actually, we could go a little bit higher, so it sounds nothing like me at all.
I'm a little impressed now.
Yeah.
Nightfall, though.
So that
D&D. Love that.
Oh, wait.
Don't give up, guys. Don't give up. Don't give up, guys. Don't give up.
I didn't even level toss on the Tiny. He's holding a point. Picks up his little boots. So laning, we're looking at what Void Maiden, pretty solid against a hoodwink DK. I think DK is going to get a lot of farm out of this lane, isn't he?
It doesn't really look like you're going to be that harassed. It's like Ducalis. What is the value play? Oh, he's got the Quelling Blade. Good man. Making sure. I like that.
Hoodwink.
Yeah. Stop those bushwhacks. No, maybe not that one. Obviously, there's way too many trees anyway, so you're not gonna be able to stop that.
That one's tough. Yeah, both the Quellings. And top lane, Magnus Tiny looks like. Is it Sayu or Sayush? I think the W in Cyrillic is a sh.
I definitely just heard both, so.
Yeah, we've all been calling him Seiyu for ages. But anyway, he's going on a bit of a wander, trying to drag creep waves. But Toronto, Tokyo, oh, that was close. He's going to get the range creep, but the 3 melee buddies are on a bit of a journey there with the Tiny.
Yeah, and if the lane's this bad, you'll take that, honestly. Sure, it'd be great if I could get it all, but you can't contest 1v1 versus the Clockwork just in case you get like a good toss-off or something. And Mag, level 1, not having the best time. Ooh. All right.
No, they don't connect it.
Yeah, not the worst. Creep.
See, these are the scenarios where I have literally no idea what creep equilibrium, what's good and what's bad. Where do they want to be? What do they like? Did they want to connect it to deny range creep? Because I saw the Tiny ping in it.
You know how like when you're a kid, you think the adults know everything and they actually know what's happening? That's like pro players and creep equilibrium. They don't know what's happening either. Everyone just, we just all assume they know what's happening.
No free farm for him. Get the chase down. Time dilation leveled up at level 2 here for the Void. And yeah, Maiden at level 2 as well. Just able to take him down.
That's brutal. He had, 14 XP to go. And then he has 4 HP regen and 4 armor. It's like killing Timber before he's level 3 sort of ideas. So I really like that. Because that once he's a couple points, there's going to be no pressure on this hero at all. So to not only get the first blood for your squad on him, but also just slow him down that little bit in lane is excellent.
That's like the earliest first blood of the DPC as well. All the games that I've watched have been like 7-8 minute first bloods.
Yeah, it feels like everyone's on that slow burner pace in the laning stage.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes in. Quick bit of action for Virtus Pro. Oh, we've not looked into the mid lane. Oh, right, because it's a Zeus against a DP. They are just pushing waves back into each other.
Yeah, well, hold on, though. Zeus, he's got a hop these days, okay? So at least there's a chance. I feel like with the hop, sometimes Zeus just scores this kill. I look back lane, I'm like, well, how did that happen?
I don't know about it against the DP with Spirit Siphon, though.
Yeah, what if he hops away, Gary? You're not thinking.
Oh,
you're
he hops away?
like a Zeus gamer.
Hops away, then runs back in.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That's the good stuff. What was that noise? I think I just heard something through your head.
It's the hoodwink taunt.
Okay, I'll keep my eyes out for that.
Yeah, it sounds like a jet engine.
Yeah.
It's the high-flying squirrel, which is impressive because that means they're actually not using the taunt that came with the new loot. They're
Oh,
just,
using the old one.
Yeah, they're using the old taunt. Save is just messing with everyone.
Oh, Tiny. Trapped in the cogs here. And Toronto Tokyo trying to set it up for Lena, but the skewer back sends Pure into the creep wave, and it's actually saved the Tiny for long enough that Notice can get some good damage in onto the Lena now. Wait, he can't kill her here. They have a toss, but Pure is able to turn Light Striker Ray and the cogs again. Notice now the one trapped inside. Getting pushed around, but still no kill up in that top lane. Just a lot of blood being spilt.
Yeah, everyone playing right to the limit there. Oh, look at that tree. Sorry, I honestly thought he was going to run for that tree. Oh, no. Here.
Now he's got her. Now he's got her. Toss back into that big old hammer of Magnus. Toronto Tokyo trying to get a trade onto Tiny, but I don't think he's going to be able to get this job done. Boots up. And they run back.
That was really close to survival. Much closer than I expected. GBK chase down mid. 2 points in the Crypt Swarm. Not going to be enough damage, though. There's still a Fairy Fire being saved there by Squadix as well. Playing it a little bit close. You know, it strikes me now that there's probably a lot of people out here who maybe don't know who Save is. It's because of the path that he's been on for a while now. Because he was absent for a full year, I guess, right? It was after TI10.
He was on contract, right? And
yeah,
and on the bench.
Yeah, he was on contract for Virtus Pro, and he was on the bench for Virtus Pro for the entire year. And he did recently talk about it a little bit in an interview, but he's always said the same thing. He's just said, yeah, I'm not playing right now, but I'll come back to play if there's a team that I believe in. He said he's doing the ANA, so he's back. And it's very exciting because he was an extremely strong player. I would say he was one of the best fours, if not just supports, like globally. He really impressed on a lot of different heroes. A lot of teams always talked about wanting him on their team as well.
Yeah.
And then he just like vanished for a year. Like his stock was extremely high, and he just vanished. Like I feel like he could have gone anywhere, but he was just like, no, you guys are good enough for me.
Just put away in that savings account. All interest, it's ready. Oh, top lane.
Yeah.
He's trying. Creeps got in the way a little bit there. You're bodyguarded by the Radiant Creeps, and Toronto Tokyo coming in from behind. Wants the Tiny, and the toss back is actually going to send the Clockwork into Alina, but she'll land the Light Strike Array and got that long-range damage to rain in onto the Tiny now. Avalanche needed. Unnoticed. Again, just able to bully them away. A lot of pressure, though, from this dire safe lane, while Dotalicious down bottom. And GPK's rotation with a DD rune claims the life of the Maiden.
Let's see, maybe almost was able to get a deny there, but straight back to that mid lane. It's all right. Saving my Faceless Void. He's staying alive, and they do eventually punish Notice under that tower, though.
Oh, and the Tiny.
Don't give up, guys. Don't
Toronto
give up.
Tokyo, stick. Not going to save him, is it? Nah. Maybe you're going to stick and salve, but it's probably not worth it. Just wants to die and reset anyway.
Yeah, 30 mana. Like, get me home.
But now you're looking at this Lena with, what, 34 last hits, 12 denies. They're going to go on the Zeus. Yeah, with the Exo up. Save comes in from behind. And Squadix with a little hop, skip, jump away. Is that enough distance? There's another Spirit Siphon and Crypt Swarm. GPK, he's not giving this one up. He sees that he can kill the mid laner and takes him down. Thunder God's Wrath expended, but there's no real help coming. Tiny level 2 Avalanche, level 1 Toss. That's not going to kill off the DP with Strength, Treads, and Wand. And it looks like the Hoodwink is able to get away from the grasp of the Crystal Maiden as well.
Yeah, they just kind of don't panic. Save just sort of stays around. Maybe Save's dead now, though. Okay, yeah.
Sticks around for a little bit. Wait, hang on a second.
Wait, what?
Stick and fair. Finally, Dotalicious does take him down. Now, Toronto Tokyo's come in here, and he's taking the brunt of the damage from this Maiden Zeus. Man, what a nasty spot to be. Like, diving tier 2, killing Zeus, then a 3v3 fight. But it's all BetBoom.
How long he survived it. That was kind of frightening.
Another Tiny. Yeah, toss the Clockwork around, but the Tiny Maiden just trying to defend the Zeus with everything they've got. And they guard the regen rune at the very least for Squadix. It's just a lot of emphasis put on that mid lane, while the Faceless Void, he's the one being pressured. Oh, he's going to get the Time Walk off. Level 2 Bushwhack, level 1 Dragon Tail, not enough lockdown, but it was close.
Those moments are so funny because, like, I can see exactly what Save and Nightfall are thinking, where it's like, okay, this isn't going to be a kill, but it's going to be, like, a lot of damage, and, you know, we'll force it back. and then it's getting closer and closer, and you know it's not enough damage. Because like I can tell it's not even there, but you also just kind of hope at the last second he barely survives.
Yeah, it doesn't press time walk fast enough, and then the supports come in. Making a lot of action, this Maiden Tiny.
I would say that's a bit of a problem for BetBoom. I feel like these supports are getting a lot done. Like coming mid, helping out. CM levels are fine for Dotalicious, and then they'll get the tome over for Seiyu. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter though because his gold's not there. I mean, actually, he's got 600 saved up. That's actually not the worst for a Tiny at this point in the game. But it still feels like a long road at that point because like where are you gonna go to farm your Blink Dagger?
Yeah, I'm also wondering if BetBoom know how little farm the Faithless Void has comparative to the rest of them.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what Nightfall's communication is. Like,
yeah.
I'm crushing this guy. I got 17 denies. He probably knows.
Yeah, Pure is like, I am free farm. I'm doing very well. How's the Void doing? Yeah, he's got nothing. He's very poor.
Line on those Chronos. And they're going to smoke down here, hoping that a rotation's coming. They are correct. They're actually GPK save. Oh, this could have been so good for VP.
And takedown save. GPK does have Exo and 1 charges. Dotalicious. Fall to the dragon form of Nightfall. Faceless Void thinking about going back in there. Does have the chrono, but no real backup. They've all retreated back to that mid lane. It just feels like that kind of move. Like you're trading 1 for 1, but it feels like the map, the space belongs to BetBoom. Like top jungle, bottom lane, mid lane, they're all farming continually. Yeah,
the only way that would have been like perfect for Virtus Pro is if they had been sort of like ganking Krillat just as they show up with the Zeus and the crew. Like that could have been a solid turnaround potential. Unfortunate timings in that regard. At least say, you know, Faceless Void's farming. That's definitely what's important for Virtus Pro right now. They got to get him on a straight path. Also, noticed pretty quiet up top for a while. The mech is nearly done. Already has the recipe picked up there too. Grabbing all the other little pieces and then towards the Blink after.
Give him a
never mind. It is not nearly done. My bad. I thought he had some pieces. I keep going through. I was like, oh, the recipe. Oh, the buckler. Oh, okay. Never mind.
He has it now, though, right? In the mech?
Oh, wait. Does he?
He does.
Oh, yeah. We're good. I did not realize he was just looking at his Greaves build as well there. We're good.
And the double blink.
Yeah. He's got quite the quick buy.
Blink, buckler, blink. Oh, that's a tongue twister. Oh, bottom tier 1 down. Nightfall has Elder Dragon form in 15 seconds again. And they're just going to kick this Faceless Void out of the jungle. Keep GPK farming. They did spend his Exo for that tower.
So every Tiny player has a secret wish, and that's that their team loses the tier 1 tower, because that's when you get a lane. So it's pretty hype. Yeah, it's the same with the Earthshakers. They know, right? Once that happens, hey, there's a dead lane. Guys, I crushed the dead lane. I own the dead lane. No, go away.
Faceless Void, no. What are you doing here? Yeah, Krillat's like, I need Mask of Madness, please. I've got 3,800 net worth.
I gotta hit some ancients. Ducalis is stacking. I need the mask.
DP around 6,000. What she got? Kaya, Cloak. I mean, GBK's like unkillable now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a bit of a problem, huh? Kaya Sanj with the casual cloak. Casual cloak as well on Toronto Tokyo. I mean, you know, this is Zeus. It's always gonna feel good. And that's Blink on DK.
Oh, very nice. He's coming on the courier. Oh, save. Taking Krillat down low. He's already used Time Walk. I can't really follow through on it. Making his life very uncomfortable.
Mid lane as well. Toronto Tokyo wound up sort of under the tower, but able to survive. Final finish there. All right, so how much health is... I mean, Krillat's just dead, right? If he gets caught unaware by the lack of vision or something. Quick D-ward here from Save.
That'll be the signal for Krillat. Yeah. 3 heroes coming towards him. That's just the tier 1 mid at 200
look at him
health.
picking the camp. He's like, he's going to be here.
Oh, he is. Blink stun. Save has the bushwhack, and GPK's coming in with a bit of damage that they needed. Sharpshooter flies through the dead corpse of the Faceless Void. And this is at the same time the VP was smoking. They're hunting up top. Rayush, Squadix, noticed in behind. They're going to come into contact with Toronto Tokyo first. And they'll have to toss them away. They can't fight here. Up into the high ground of BetBoom, and they're going to lose their Tiny. Pure doesn't have Laguna Blade, but he's got long-range right clicks. The Maelstrom damage comes in with the heavy clicks of the Lina.
Oh, maybe save.
Oh, he's got him. The long wraparound. Krillat with 3-man chrono, though. But the damage, where is it? Freezing Field is ready from Dotalicious's. They'll kill off save now. Clockwork and Lina are beat up. Sorry, Pure comes in with the Lina with a light strike around to the Maiden. It was GPK who got stunned, but is so tanky they can't kill her off. Now the tiny toss, avalanche combo. Sayers has put himself in harm's way as another light striker rate from Pure lands. And Toronto Tokyo just bullying back. They found Krillat.
Yeah, he's stunned and they just like jumped. Oh my god. Oh, that's pain.
Don't give up, guys. Don't give up.
I feel like Sayush is doing a good job like pulling them off to the side, and then something just nightfalls there, and then he just hops right over and manages to catch the void too. That was what they needed though. They needed that big chrono, but they needed all the pieces together at once. Yeah, ulti, and credit to Dotalicious because he didn't instantly pop his ulti as it looked tempting, but he'd actually like realized like, oh, like Pure's nearby. I'm just gonna get stunned instantly. So he tries to wait it out. The RP drops, but it's just not enough at that point.
Now they've got the Maiden. Not a safe place to be. Wanted to try and de-ward. They've got one on the high ground, one over to the staircase down south. Looks like a lot of focus here from BetBoom in that bottom jungle.
I'll tell you one thing. The team that could do stuff at 10 minutes definitely won this game.
Yeah, I was just looking at the net worth graph. It's like 10 minutes in, you just see the slide down.
Yeah, just like, honestly, that to me, that's Dota right now. Just feels, I'm not sure why it feels so much more like that now than it did before, but maybe it's just because like some of the heroes that are meta right now just really get punished kind of hard in these situations, or they just grow very quickly in these situations as well.
Don't give up, guys. Don't give up.
Like Pure is just going to be like absolutely out of control right now. He's got Falcon Blading almost as the BKB, and then he's not even just like a backliner at that point. Then he's actually like weaving in the midst of the fights as well, and then eventually the bots can come later, and it's an ugly mess.
Yeah, meanwhile, VP have 3 people sat in triangle trying to farm up this Faceless Void. Krillat wants a BKB next. Wait, where's Zeus going? Squadix? Ooh, it's a little bit spooky.
Making some space, you know.
The rest of the BetBoom are down bottom. Exo and Dragon Form. I want to take down this tier 2. I don't see any real resistance from VP. Oh, but they are coming. Well, they've got Blink RP. Noticed. He's eyeing up GPK. Shockwave skewer into Sayush. The Thundergod's Wrath does some good damage, and the RP is GPK, but they just can't kill her off. They've got the Silence on the Void now, and Krillat the one in danger. Nightfall is going to kill her out. And the Crystal Maiden too, just stuck in the trees. I mean, that's like VP's desperation move, but BetBoom are just so strong.
And that was something, huh? He actually didn't even have Chrono. Like by the time he got silenced, then Chrono came back off cooldown. So that was pretty painful.
Yeah, not a great spot to be in.
I'm not sure. Like, where was the damage that they felt like they had there? Because I was looking at that, I was like, how? How is this DP gonna die? And I did not get an answer.
Yeah, maybe if they see the Lina and catch Pure, but the Dragon Knight and the DP are seemingly unkillable targets right now.
Creation moves, I suppose, but Tiny's still just gonna try and get a Blink Dagger because that's all this hero can do.
Don't give up, guys. Don't give up.
Team is holding the Ancients.
Oh, they got the skewer on the clock, and then the hook shot away. Bushwhack not gonna land there. That was a bit interesting. I don't know if it went before the tree was there, if the cogs pushback messed it up, but noticed. Will survive nonetheless. Oh, they've got BKB Dragon Knight now.
Bro, man, don't kill him. Don't. Just leave him alone, man. Let the guy farm. Come on.
300 gold. Give me my blink, please.
Oh, he's so dead, dude. So dead. Look how dead he
is. Save. There's the bushwhack. A little bit more damage over time with the right clicks. He's going to get up to high ground.
Yeah, he actually did have sharpshooter.
Cooldown. Yeah.
So then, never mind. My bad. Tell you sharpshooter. And I pinged him. Oh.
It was close to death. Now he's, what, 200 gold away from his blink. But this is where Roshan becomes a very, very simple objective for BetBoom, it feels like.
I'm not too concerned about being confronted at the roasted right now if I'm BetBoom, that's for sure.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Blink off here? Chronos? Oh, Toronto Tokyo's found the Maiden. Yeah, quick hook shot. Basically a solo kill. D-ward on the way out by the CM.
That was nice. Yeah. Dotalicious is finding some good plays, I gotta say. You know, getting hook shot like that and then getting the D-ward before you die. I've been impressed.
Worth it.
You know, actually, speaking of position 5s, though, one thing that, well, oh, nice toss back.
The DD Lena, though, you're playing into. Notice, does get the skewer into the chrono. And Pure, this Aegis, is going to be taken out of her hands immediately. The rest of BetBoom are starting to filter forward. DPK, Toronto, Tokyo. Not having a hookshot here is proving problematic, but Pure will be able to turn with the BKB.
Oh my God.
Both of the supports. No toss available for the Tiny. Thanks to Pure's quick fingers, but Notice will RP and cancel the TP. I'm not sure what that does in the grand scheme of things, because now the Zeus has been jumped. Blink stunned by the DK. Chain disabled thanks to the Lena. They got the edges, though.
That weight on the BKB, though, that was disgusting. Who does that?
I don't consider myself.
Is that like half HP that close to a tier 3?
Pure
and
madness.
he just waits until a Tiny blinks on him, and then he BKBs. That was actually insane. Like, you're getting an Overwatch case in a pub right there. They're being like, I can't believe he didn't BKB. And Pure's just like cakewalk, man.
Easy script.
Yeah, easy.
They catch the hoodwink, though. Tiny showing off his blink. And Zeus making damn sure she's dead. Thunder God's wrathing from the fountain. So makes us wander out onto the map again. A little bit awkward, though, you know, losing your Aegis so quickly. But it feels like BetBoom are in such a commanding lead, like 15k ahead. Very strong, all three of their cores, that they can just continue playing as they have been this entire match.
Yeah. Showing no fear the way they move through there as well. Like, Hero's just smoked up there. I mean, to be fair, GPK is level 15. And is he actually 3 levels higher than the closest enemy? That is kind of gross. But Toronto Tokyo, in a recent content piece put out by BetBoom, yeah, he said that he doesn't think there's that many very good position 5 players right now in the world, like super strong position 5, and so he wants to see, like, he wants to be one in that role.
Well, it's giving a good show here.
Yeah,
showing Dotalicious what it's like. He's basically solo killed the Maiden twice now. A little bit of help
the
from his
position
team.
5 now, you know. It's just like, But I thought that was interesting, though, to say that he recognized that, like, in-game, I think is how he was trying to describe it, was like, in terms of, like, the actual moves they make in-game, he thinks that there's not that many strong ones across the world, which I don't think you could really say about any other position. Like, no one's going to be like, I don't think there's that many, like, good carries in the world, you know? So it's, I don't know, it's very interesting. And I wonder if that's just his core player brain not seeing some of the stuff that supports are doing.
I don't know. So I rewatched the True Sight from Team Spirit's victory 3-4 days ago, and I'd forgotten like how vocal Toronto Tokyo was. Like he's very loud. You know, he's talking, he's shouting, he's very confident in how and what he says. And I think that's a skill set that's kind of outside of Dota that is missing from a lot of Dota players that could make them that captain or position 5, you know, super high level player. And I think that's maybe what Toronto Tokyo is kind of leaning on, right? Is if everybody's doing one plan and listening to, you know, my calls, it's better than, you know, everyone listening to individual calls or doing nothing at all.
Yeah, I definitely approve of the swap over too. I mean, obviously he's still an extremely strong mid player, but I think it's cool to take that mechanic skill, slap it on a 5 like this, and try and really get that growth as a team. Because, like, I don't know, as like primarily I play 5, and the difference between playing 5 and like a true core role where you're supposed to be farming the entire time is really different. Like, there's just not as much time to use your brain.
Oh, Dotalicious. Dragon Tail's coming. Easy sharpshooter to finish her off. And GPK, where's he? He's bottom lane solo killing the Tiny. He doesn't have boots of travel or anything, so he's going to have to wander through the jungle to rejoin the squad. But yeah, I'm
They're up top. Buttocks.
Looks like he's out of there. Ooh, good
Okay,
attempt.
all right.
A decent try. Yeah, I'm absolutely waiting for position 5 Invoker from Toronto Tokyo though. That's coming.
I remember Kuro did Arc Ward a couple.
I mean, Kuro's he's got that 100% played hero list, hasn't
he just had to. No, guys, it's good. Surely.
he?
That's right. We'll have to get the Muerta soon.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Don't know what she does. Spooky assassination stuff.
Luckily today, everyone can be 5, so it's fine.
I mean, what were the last couple of heroes we've had? They've all kind of shifted to core roles, haven't they? Like Snapfire's mainly a, I guess, 3 or 4. We've not had a real position 5 hero in a while.
Luckily we got Dawn, you know. I think Muerta's going to be a core. It's going to be another core.
Another one.
Yeah, come on. Hoodwink's a 5. Hoodwink's a viable 5. Fine. 5 or 4.
Yeah.
But definitely still works fine as a 5. You don't need anything on this hero. Just a couple levels. Press your spells.
And hope your opponents don't have Quelling Blades and Tangos.
I'm a little surprised at how much Virtus Pro's sticking in this. I mean, I credit them, but like, it's just like, when does this game turn around in your eyes? You know, like if you, that's a long ways away. And it requires those commentator concocted scenarios of, well, you get a 5 hero chrono into a perfectly timed 5 hero RP directly after.
Freezing Field from the Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, going through the whole thing and an Avatos combo on everyone. That should just about get him to half HP.
I can kind of feel it though. Like Zeus scales very well into late game. He's got his E-Blade into Octarine build. And they might get a catch on save here. He's dying to cleave. The Empower, chipping away at the Hoodwink and nearly killing her off. She's in the freezing field and dies. Now the Chrono onto 2. Krillat. He's caught the DP and the DK, but the damage is lacking. They kill the support, they trade out 1 for 1, and that's it. Job done. Now the DK blink stuns yet again with Toronto Tokyo here. They've got the chain disables to bring down Krillat.
A worthy sacrifice from save.
And no RP used. Bad times for VP.
The best player?
But it's probably the team comms are probably like, right, we have Empowered Void, we have RP, we've got Zeus and Crystal Maiden. We can do this. We can win a team fight.
Nightfall is done messing around though. I don't know about you, but I've been seeing a lot of scythe pickups across the board lately. Feels like the item is I don't know if everyone just likes it for closing games or what, but every game I watch, there's someone on the team who's getting a earlier than I would consider normal scythe at this point.
Yeah.
And this is just like, it's a closer item, you know?
Wait, how do they know? Oh, she's been skewered across to the left into Krillat. Has the BKB up. The RP is required. They're running away. They RP'd a half HP Lena, but she's got Satanic. That's why they're running away. She can regen back up to full. Blink on the blade. Get away from Squadix. Zeus didn't stand a chance there against the skills of Pure.
Yeah, this guy's nuts, actually.
Goodness gracious me. And 20 more seconds until Roshan's up. It's just, yeah, BetBoom. One-way street in this game 1. Come on, Noticed. Let's see what you've got. So yeah, okay, yeah, buy the smoke. Exactly. Chrono's ready in a minute though. And that hurts.
Sell your mech. Sell something and get shard. Sell your wand and buy shard. Come on.
There's another moment from True Sight. Just sell your sell your Mac and Arcane Roots, buy Lincolns, but then we need another Lincolns. It was a Mac game against Jinkyu's Rubik.
Right though. Yeah, I'm going to agree.
Sell your items and buy bigger ones. Thunder God's Wrath scouts them in Roche, but it's already dead.
Alright, just kill it twice now. Okay. And shard on DK now as well, so we'll have the Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Oh, they're moving so quickly. From Roche Pit to bottom lane in a matter of seconds. VP feel it coming, TP away. May have even scouted them out with this Observer Ward near triangle. Pure, even with Aegis, is We're sitting pretty far back. Like, after the fight top where Pure got RP'd, there's a lot of signaling from BetBoom saying, hey, go back into the jungle, farm outside of the river. Because VP are the ones, like, the onus is on them to go make a move. They have to try and break themselves out of this rut somehow.
Yeah, Pure's just happy to farm his way towards a Gleipnir here, which is almost done. And hey, Maelstrom for Faceless Void. It's a hard game.
Yeah.
The 29-minute Maelstrom.
Who's flopping around?
By the way, that item.
The Ogre Seal Totem?
Yeah, I gotta say, that item has really grown on me a lot. I feel like that item is kind of insane. The amount of times I've seen a disabled hero just flopping around because they managed to pop that first is becoming a little too high.
It's so fun. It just really is so fun. You don't get... It doesn't stun when you land on people, right? It's a slow.
Yeah.
But like in Ag's Lab, it was like stunning and damaging. And,
yeah. Well, like if someone's throwing like a magic missile at you and you pop it, then you just keep flopping away.
Oh, the catch on the Void! Destroyed immediately.
Give up, guys. Don't give up.
Oh, this high ground observer, that's what allowed this all to happen. So he's dead for 40 seconds now.
The best player?
Bit of a problem. This is the most
Game
popular voice line, by the way. Across the teams that I like to throw matches, I feel like that one's the winner.
Oh, is it?
Consider myself the best player. It's Nisha. It's very good.
First lane barracks here for BetBoom. What's the timer on the Aegis left? 2.5 minutes? Yeah. Multi-lane.
All right, notice he's got the toss. They pop the smoke. It's time for the Symphony of Skills.
Yeah, they need the play. They'll catch a clockwork. It's something. Tried to get himself away with a hook shot, but he is blown up by the Zeus.
A little too close to
Did
survival.
Did he have the gem? Yeah, he dropped a gem that Void has claimed. Well, a bit of time to reflect on this game now for VP. Get a bit more farm for Krillat. Maybe get some wards down. So it feels like that's where VP have been... it's not like struggling in the normal sense of like the warding battle, right? They're not being like super hard de-warded. It's just these sneaky wards that Save is getting, being a hoodwink, hiding in trees, getting in behind, has given BetBoom far more better vision than VP has.
Yeah. And the inability to really like move across the map with the tricord that they had, like you just weren't able to make those moves in the mid game where you sort of like smoke up and yeah, maybe we find a kill or maybe we just drop some nice wards. I know it's like yeah, like I gotta farm like Link after my mech on my Magnus. Like they just get it off the ground so much faster on the side. It's not like the map closed almost immediately after. I mean, that's just lore, all right? That was a lore-based battle, and
yes.
that's who wins, you know?
Well, I'm laughing not because I think it's particularly funny that Crystal Maiden dies like that. I'm laughing because I can feel the pain of the Crystal Maiden. Like, I'm also a position 5 player, and I know like, I'm walking to the jungle, I'm warding, I'm de-warding. I kind of, you know, want to walk over here and see what's going on, and there's a DD Lina that just 3 hits me. Nice. Pure. Satanic up to get rid of the E-Blade. Toss back on the Hoodwink into the Faceless Void, but the Sharpshooter to low ground gets Save away. Leather Capes up and now the hook shots it. Toronto Tokyo gets the catch with the help of the side device. They do disable Faceless Void for a while, but an RP skewer. Oh, the Lina still has Aegis. She's got a second life with a BKB and a Blink. She's probably just going to jump away back to Jeep. Oh no, there's a Chrono! Replaced! Oh, Krillat is got a locked in place. Now in comes GPK trying to backstab in, but they've killed the Lina off. Dead for 90 seconds, and GPK has to BKB up himself. He's deep next to tier 4 towers. Tier 3's nearly dead. Where's my squad? Nightfall's being pinged down now. He's going to flop away with the Overseal Totem, and GPK just going to walk back in and die. VP hold their high ground.
Why did you buy back?
They bought back.
Wait, what?
Curious.
Why did he buy back?
Well, maybe there was miscommunication. I don't know. It kind of looked like they wanted, like GPK turned. He wanted to fight. Nightfall was running away. Maybe the call was to turn and battle. Because Nightfall's now been caught out. Scythe device on the Tiny. Dotalicious's and Squadix, they're close, but it's Lena outputting a lot of damage until the Horn Toss. Skewer back into the toss across. Oh, they're just moving this Lena all over the place. Now Krillat back in and out again with a reverse Time Warp. Nightfall. Dragon tails the Zeus. Pure still on the chase. And they'll catch Squadix here, even with the help of the Tiny. The BKB's back up at Pure. Light Strike Ray and the Bushwhack is there. Save assassinates the Void. They've got buybacks up for Virtus Pro, but it feels like this might just be over now.
That was so
noticed. Sick. Into the fountain. He's safe. Sayush, he's stunned up. He tried to toss Nightfall in, but he might be losing his life for it.
So it actually all makes sense. So, well, as Pure, okay.
Oh,
you know,
does
that
it?
part would not be.
Two-man Bushwhack. Oh, they've got the Light Strike Array, and Pure Satanic is ready again. Turns and regens back up. The fountain damage, the Void is in, the bashes come, the dieback on the Lena. Toronto Tokyo going to drop as well, even through his Glimmer Cape. And now they're TPing forward to Cards with a freezing field. Nightfall, slowed to a crawl. And Sayush, well, he's got no toss, no avalanche for 5 more seconds. Backup is here in the form of the Hoodwink. Scythe device on the Void. Hold Krillat back for a second or two as GPK has arrived back in. They've come in, trying to catch them with the Acorn Bushwhack. Krillat, he's going to be able to time walk off, but Crystal Maiden will not. These last 2 minutes, what?
You know, the game was stalling out a little bit, so they decided to make it exciting. But if you think about the buyback, with no chrono, they pretty much can't kill him, short of skewering you to the fountain. So maybe he got a little bit too close for that one. But the fact that he buys back, he TPs in, he does a rotation around the jungle to his stacks back up, and then Nightfall was just waiting because his Dragon Form was also coming back. And the two of them can just stun and kill anyone, and there's actually nothing they could do.
Oh. Only tried it.
And, like, if he hadn't bought back, Virtus Pro actually gets out on the map. Like, it's not like, the game's just over at that point. It's not like they're suddenly back in the game. But with that buyback, he was actually able to hem them in. And they're stuck.
It's like back to square one, outside of the fact that Lena buyback is on cooldown.
Yeah.
But that's not like 36 minutes in, usually you'd say that's a win condition. But they're so far behind, it doesn't feel like it is.
Yeah. It feels like once they don't have chrono, they just can't really fight. I mean, it was probably still a little bit aggressive, but I can see the logic in it.
Just under a minute until next Roshan. Gonna make the game a little more interesting now. VP, what are they? Just one lane of racks down. A cute little ward in their base. But they are out on the map. They're farming. It's just this gap. The gap between top 3 Dire and top 3 Radiant.
It's about 1 CM's worth of a gap there, I'd say. Yeah. And,
it's more, isn't it? It's like 8K difference between Zeus and Lena. Oh dear.
What do you think about Nightfall going Refresher over Manta? I think that's kind of cool. It's like, obviously, like, being in Dragon Form feels really good. Double stun feels really good. But so many people opting for the Ags Manta build instead lately.
Yeah, I guess the fact he has this Scythe device means he's got double Hex, double BKB. So he can just jump in. What, he's going to be invulnerable and catching the Void twice for a good 10 seconds.
The Manta just, like, dies, right? Like, the double BKB is just so much better anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, the Manta illusions are really cool, but against that loud Virtus Pro, they're either going to be, like, slowed or just not doing damage because of all the random AoE match damage flapping around.
And it doesn't feel like a situation where they're forced to soft push. They can just waltz up high ground. They don't need these illusions to start chipping at towers or anything.
I do like all the giant dragons, though.
Yeah.
Build.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cool. Imagine they catch Pure first. That would have been incredible. The Ward's actually going to see him.
Gonna see him.
Oh my god.
Hello, Pure. Krillat once in. 4 staff forward, but they blink away. Why don't you blink Horn Toss or...
Why wasn't it tiny?
I don't know.
I guess because the reaction?
I don't know. That felt like it was a surefire way to catch. In the back, they've got the Crystal Maiden. Now Dotalicious completely stranded. Aegis grabbed up by Pure. Maiden's down. Notice being chased by GPK. There's a fight to the left with Krillat. He's chroned up the leaner and he's bashing away, but the hook shot holds him in place just low enough for Pure to get that final touch in, while the Magnus dies up top as well. Tiny blinks into the trees to TP home, but this feels like the end now for VP in game 1.
Things just weren't quite right on that play. I mean, even then, again, it's not like it's going to necessarily save them and put them back into the game, but it would have been something. And Pure is... the only way to live through this is to call GG and hope to be his mercy, I think.
I don't consider myself the best player.
Yeah, there's no way back. The tier 4s are dying. Cheese has just dropped on the floor there. Delicacy from BetBoom, handed over to VP. Oh, the RP, skewer from Noticed. Drags him close to Fountain, but not close enough. Diving in we go. GPK. BKB's up. Doesn't have any... Oh, cheeses? Yeah, there we go. Doesn't have a Yule or a Ghost Scepter, though. And Pure is deep in the Fountain. Age is down. The Sharpshooter lands. Does Pure have a blink to jump out? He does. So away we go. Nobody dies. And GG called.
Bit of a statement there, this one, I feel like, from BetBoom.